All right, guys, we are back now. All right, so the fight is over. Am I back to the rest of the party yet?
Yeah, everyone is all hanging out with each other again.
Okay, so I'm going to. First thing I'll do is walk over to where my flask was that Jeff. How many flasks did he take? One or two?
He took a flask and a whole wineskin.
Okay, I'm gonna pick that up and kind of like mutter something to myself, and then ask if they found or if they killed everything, because I obviously didn't see the fight. This is where you guys talk.
Someone say something.
Are you guys? Did you kill everything? What's going on?
I say, yeah, we got it. And now I want to loot the bodies. I don't say that, I just tell you
You start looting?
Neil. Yeah,
Okay.
I start looting.
The goblins that were not initially on guard, the ones that came outside, they all have some money on them. You kind of piece together here and there.
I take it.
Okay. It's all in silver and it amounts to about 20 gold, so 200 silver total.
Okay.
So 50 silver each?
Alright.
Is that what
you...
No, 200 silver.
Can I discreetly keep more from me?
You haven't... I mean, people see you looting bodies, but they don't know how much you pull out.
Exactly.
So.
I want to keep some for me and, like, disclose a certain amount. You guys don't know that.
Well, I mean, we're obvious. I'm gonna ask how much money did you find on their bodies?
Yeah,
or I'm just gonna say what'd you find on their bodies?
I'm gonna say I found 100 silver. How much was it? 200?
Yeah, it was 200.
Alright, I say I found 100.
Right back.
All right.
I say we should split it evenly.
So Jeff, Jen is, unbeknownst to us, lying about how much gold she found on the bodies and is saying she only found half of what she found.
But you guys don't know that.
We don't know that though, right?
But we don't know that, yeah.
Yeah.
But we do know she's a liar.
No, you don't. I never.
She's very innocent looking. It says so in her character
I
description.
never betrayed you.
Okay. I asked JP for a heal at some point.
I say, heal you. You just used all of my wine, and I'm actually more hurt than you are.
Then I go, like I said, at some point. And then I kind of point at the hole in my stomach where there was a spear.
I say, oh yeah, that must hurt, huh?
I say yes. And I start searching the bodies as well. My interests obviously are to pocket little blades if they have any kind of extra sidearms so that I could start fights by throwing at them or having Ryan stop me from throwing them. That'd be great.
Yeah. You find 4 knives and a couple of daggers.
Okay, so I stick those in various different pockets, which I assume I can do, right?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Then I just kind of reiterate to JP just at his leisure to heal me so that we don't end up dying.
I say yes. I heard you the first time. How much money did we find from all these bodies before we move forward?
We got 100 that I disclosed, so I'm gonna give 25 to each one of you.
I'll say good enough. Goblins probably don't have that much money on them anyways. And we are inside or we outside? Did we move in?
You guys are still outside.
Okay.
It's only 5.5 feet tall. You are 8 feet tall.
Sure. So
I'm 6 foot tall, so I could fit in. I can bend over and fit in.
I'm gonna say Abigail and what anorexic elf? What is your name?
Gregor.
Bregor.
Gregor.
I gotta get used to that. So
Gregor,
Abigail and Bregor, you guys should go check out this.
B, not a G. Not Gregor, like the Russian.
Gregor.
Look, the two elves should probably go look in here. I'm a little bit bigger for this door. I gotta heal Jeff anyways, and I think that we're not gonna do much inside there except look really awkward because of how tall we are. So you guys should go check out the first room while we kind of stay outside.
I'm down.
Okay. So, me and Abigail walk into the room. Is it a dark room or is it?
It's not lit at all. But remember, you guys are elves. You have infravision. You can see about 60 feet as if it were decent lighting.
Okay.
It's just kind of like dirt walls, like as if someone just took a shovel and carved out a passageway. It doesn't look particularly safe.
Okay. When we walk inside, I want to do a charisma check and ask Abigail if we only really found 100 silver.
Okay.
Ryan's good at this. He's done some reading.
Yeah, Ryan's done some reading.
Yeah?
Ryan takes you by the shoulders, looks deeply into your eyes, and says, "Did we really only find 100 silver?" And winks.
I said, why don't you trust me?
Because
there
you're
some
French
sort of-
Canadian.
I'm not French Canadian in that. I'm a fellow elf.
No, it's not.
Well,
I
fellow
say-
to him, maybe.
It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that we're both elves, you know.
So he doesn't trust you.
I guess not.
No.
I
just-
give him 25 more gold, silver,
Silver.
and I say, keep that to yourself.
Wow. The most charismatic guy in the room. You try to sneak him some little bit extra money on the side.
Yeah, we're elves. It's the elf bond, man.
Is it, Ryan?
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
All right, I pocket the extra 25 silver.
Shit.
All right, so me and Jeff are still on the outside.
Yeah. So inside, well, let's go back to inside for a moment.
Sure.
Inside, it's a straight hallway with a kind of branching off one passageway to the left after about 10, 15 feet.
Okay. You guys
What do
gotta.
you guys want to do?
Yeah, Ryan and Jen, this is up to you all.
Can you say it again? Sorry.
It's a straight passageway that goes perhaps 30 feet, but there's a branch after 10 feet to your left.
Okay. Let's. All right. I walk 10 feet and poke my head around the corner.
Okay. Give me just 1 sec to finish this. Okay, so you poke your head around the corner. It kind of looks almost like it's not a nice straight angle. It's just kind of a slowly branching off cavern, and it reminds you kind of like an ant colony. If you had an ant colony when you were a child, it kind of like branches off and then kind of opens up into a nice round room with kind of flowing corners that don't really link solidly. So in the room to the left, there's a small chest, maybe 3 feet wide, 3 feet long, 1 foot deep, 1 foot tall, 1.5 feet tall.
Well, I made my move, but there is a chest, Abigail.
So you
Do you-
tell me that, or did I see it, or whatever? I guess now I know
You
it.
tell- Yeah, he's in
All
front.
right. So I guess it's locked, so I'm gonna go towards the chest. There's like no danger we're seeing, right?
You don't see anything or hear anything.
Alright, so I'm going towards the chest, and if it's locked, I try to open it.
Yeah, it is locked.
Yeah, I think she said luck. If it's luck.
So yeah, I try to pick the lock with my
Okay.
thieving abilities.
With your thieving abilities. Yes, you successfully picked the lock. on it.
Awesome.
You open it up and it is completely empty.
Oh, this sucks. Darn. Why the
Yeah,
hell would
sorry.
someone lock up nothing? That's what I say to Ryan. There must be something hidden or magical.
All right. Can I do a perception check and see if there's anything that you can't see
Sure.
or something? Okay.
Yeah, you notice that the one end of the chest has a lot of nicks and cuts and like scrapes in it, almost as if it was there's something like really pointy on one end that was in there. It's like the left side of the left wall of the chest, the small wall on the left side has like a bunch of pokes and slashes in it.
Hmm.
Do you want to show it to our magic dude?
Our magic dude?
Yeah, Tudagub.
Who?
Tuttigub.
Featherbutt.
Tuttigub, yeah.
Featherbutt, yeah.
I think we should just open it.
But
Or
no,
try
I
and-
opened it.
No, but I mean, we should feel around and see if there's a secret door or
Oh,
something.
sure, let's feel around.
Like where that's going on.
So you guys feel around.
Yeah.
I checked the wall where I noticed the cuts and see if I can find anything to open.
No, I mean you check both sides of the chest, and it's just kind of a piece of wood that's stuck there.
I say we bring it, or we bring Tadagub to it in case he has finding magic abilities.
Yeah, let's go get both of them.
All right.
Okay, let's haul the chest outside. Let's rewind for a little bit. While they were inside, Jeff and JP, what were you doing?
So I'm looking at Jeff. I see he has this hole in his stomach, and I'm like, Vincent, I mean, I'd love to heal you, buddy, but I can't right now. We're going to have to wait a little bit. If you want to split, I've got some wine. If you want to split half of it with me and maybe see if that'll help you feel a little bit better. But right now, I can't heal you.
I accept. That sounds like a good deal.
All right, so we're splitting this flask of wine.
Okay. So, Ryan and Jen, you step outside to the, good-natured laughter as the other two are drinking themselves silly. And you're hauling a.
So we
goblin.
see him carrying this chest, right? How big is this chest in comparison to them?
It's about 3 feet long, and Jen's 5'4" and Ryan's 6 foot.
So why are you carrying a chest outside of this? Why did you go straight for the chest? And why did you bring it to me or to us?
It was the first thing we found.
Well, was there anything inside of it? Did the thief take whatever was inside of it and she's trying to show us what's going on?
Honestly, I think there probably was some kind of weapon in there, but not anymore. And we're just bringing the chest outside now.
Well, thank you for bringing the chest outside, elves. What? I don't understand.
Good job, elves.
Yeah, good. Me and Jeff clap, and then take some more sips of the wine.
I say make sure there's not like a, I don't know, hidden, invisible something in it with your power.
Very good description.
I'm just gonna stare at Jen and say, I'm not a wizard. What do you? I can't. No, I can't do that.
Well then, fine. Let's go back in, Ryan.
Let me know if you guys find something else in there. We're gonna hang out for a little bit out here. You guys have fun.
Right. Let's go back in.
And as they walk away, I'm just gonna look at Jeff and fucking elves. God damn it.
I say we shouldn't split the party up, and we should all go in there. And I ask Vincent and Tudagub to come with us.
So I look at Bregor and I'm like, well, you see this hole in this man's stomach? And I mean, I'm kind of hurt right now. I might not be the best for battle right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys feel, but after that fight, I kind of wandered off. There was a nice little area. We might be able to stay. It's getting kind of late in the day. We had a pretty hard fight. I think it might be best before journeying onward to go take a little bit of a nap.
All right. Yeah, I'm cool with that. If we all want to set up camp.
So are we gonna explore the place where we were, or never?
Oh, I mean, yeah, we'll come
We're gonna
back.
set up camp and then come back.
We'll
go
come
after
back,
the
but I mean,
camping. All right.
we got to heal a little bit. This guy's got a hole in his stomach.
All right. Let's sleep.
Okay, so
Okay.
we're all gonna walk off, go over to the I guess the forest area, and make a camp.
All right. So you guys wander off, maybe a couple 100 feet away from the door, where that's littered with goblin bodies, and you make yourselves a little camp.
I actually use the goblins themselves as my bed, by the way. But
So, do we see Jeff?
there is water because JP got water for his wine spell. So I clean their bodies. So there's no chance of anything bad happening here. It's just
So you used your own water then? Because I didn't get it from a river or anything. I just had it on my body.
Oh. Is there a river
So let me
nearby?
get this right, Jeff. You drag the dead goblins over to where you're going to make a camp.
Yeah.
Strip them and then bathe them and make them into a bed.
I assume we have time for this, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just want
So,
to be clear.
do we all see this happening?
Yeah, you see it, Jeff.
I'm just like, I just questioned Vince.
Probably
I'm like,
dead.
Vincent, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you carrying these goblins over here? that are all bloodied up. I mean, this one's missing a head. This one got hacked to death. What? Why are you bringing these bodies over here? They smell, man. Come on.
All right,
washes them?
he makes a lot of sense. So I actually just stopped doing what I'm doing. But there's now like 2 or 3 well cleaned bodies.
I'm like, well, great. I guess they'll be better for the animals that eat them over the night. So
Yeah,
good job, Vincent.
I feel productive.
Okay.
Okay.
So all of the bodies are no longer near the door. They're kind of like off to the side or something.
Well, 2 or 3 of them have been dragged to where you guys are camping. The rest of them are still back at the door.
Okay. Before we go to bed, I go out there and drag the other ones out of sight,
Okay.
and then go to bed.
Did you
Alright.
like drag them out of sight from the door?
Drag them out of sight from anyone who's just walking by.
Okay. You find some bushes to stack them in,
Yeah.
I guess.
As do I see him doing this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask, are you gonna go clean them too, like Vincent did? What are you doing with these goblins? Why are you interested in the goblins now?
I just look at JP and give him a negatory.
I'm gonna glance over at Jen and be like, "Do you want to do anything with the goblins?"
I take a stick from the ground and I start poking them.
I'm just
my
gonna
God.
shake my head and go find the nearest tree and put my head up against the tree and fall asleep.
All right, so let's just go to sleep and then wake up and actually start playing the game some more instead of dicking around.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I guess we all go to sleep. I'm sleeping on the ground. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm next to a tree, so I don't know if that's important or not. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing.
Well, I mean, it's not quite nighttime yet, so you guys have some time left in the day to kick it.
I mean, I fall straight to sleep as soon as I go against the tree. So
Okay. All right, so you guys just pass out early then.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's
Everyone
fine.
just goes to bed.
I high five my ferret and then I go to bed.
Okay.
Fucking fair.
And,
Jeff,
like,
Ryan, you guys go
they-
to sleep too?
Just vaguely, when she high fives her ferret, like there's this sense that nobody cares. Like it just kind of permeates from the group. Like,
I don't
I,
care
uh,
either. I'm happy with
yeah,
my ferret.
I went to sleep. What JP said made sense, so I stopped cleaning the bodies, and maybe before I idly sharpened the new blades. Can we do that so they're a little bit better?
Well, yeah, I mean, they have to be up to par, right? So you spend some time sharpening them and cleaning the blades.
Yeah.
So I climb the tree we're at, and I stay awake until dusk, and then go to sleep.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, and my ferret gives a mean look to JP. And then I go to bed.
Okay.
I mean, I'm asleep, so I don't notice.
You noticed, it was after I high-fived them and nobody cared.
I was already asleep. I went straight
Aw,
to
you
sleep.
suck.
Okay. All
My
right.
ferret still gives you a mean look and then I go to bed.
Okay. All right. So we're all asleep.
You guys are all asleep. Yeah. So Ryan, dusk comes. You crawl out of your tree, go to sleep on the ground. Take it
Yeah, unless I can sleep in the tree.
if you'd like to.
Yeah, I'll sleep in the tree.
Okay. You sleep in the tree.
As an anorexic elf ranger,
It's one of my.
That's
he
one of
actually
your
is built for that. Yeah.
Okay. You guys are all awakened in the middle of the night, probably 3 or 4 in the morning, with sharp jabs to you. And you guys wake up, except for you, Ryan. You're still passed out in the tree. But Jen, JP, and Jeff, you wake up to armed goblins standing over you, poking at you with sticks
How many?
to wake you up. There's 10 of them, and you aren't wearing armor, and you don't have your weapon in your hand.
Jesus.
Well, it's not in my hand, but I sleep with my weapons. They're all around me.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I wake up and very conspicuously I say, "Oh no, a bunch of goblins."
Loudly.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Jeff and be like, Jeff, they can't, or Vincent, they don't understand us. Like, hey, Bregor, there's a bunch of goblins around us, man. I don't know if you want to help us out, but we don't really have our weapons or armor. There's 10 of them, I think. I mean, I'm kind of still wary. And they don't, I mean, they're goblins. So.
Fine, you wake up at this point.
Can I simultaneously launch or can I notch like a bunch of arrows in one shot?
Yeah, he did it in Robin Hood, right?
Yeah, but Robin Hood was like a 20th level ranger. Ryan's like first level ranger. You can try it, but you're gonna get like a massive penalty to hit on all of your attacks.
Don't try it, Ryan.
No, all right. I wake up and I just look at the scene below.
Okay.
I haven't done anything yet, though.
Crazy good. Crazy good turn there, Ryan.
I can only assume your ogre sleeps naked, right?
I keep my pink boots on when I sleep. That's it.
Oh my
Right.
god.
So the 8-foot-tall naked half ogre stands up, and the goblins all kind of take a few steps back, but hold their spears out at you, and they're kind of yelling at you and poking, and they start to prod you guys towards the cave with the door.
I'm going to just be like, guys, I think they want us to go to the cave where we were last night to make sure that the elf up above can hear us. And then I guess I look at, what is our stuff still on the ground? Do they take our stuff, or?
Yeah, your stuff is right where you left it. They just kind of walked over to you and poked you.
I'm going to do a charisma check where I give Ryan a look that conveys to him that with their back to him, he should be able to take them out and draw their attention to buy us some time.
Okay.
It's a hell of a look.
Yeah.
It means all those
I mean, you
things.
guys have been traveling for a while. You know his looks. That one's very specific. You've practiced it before, you know.
It's those
Do
shit.
are we rested? Like, do we have our spells back and stuff?
Actually, JP needs time to memorize spells in the morning, so he doesn't yet. And
But I'm healed
you
up?
No, you're not healed up.
God damn.
So we didn't heal at all?
Well, you need like a full night's rest without having like done anything strenuous the day before to heal.
Okay.
So you haven't healed up anything yet.
Gotcha.
You've only actually been asleep a few hours.
All right.
Mm.
So we're in a pretty shitty situation.
Super shitty situation.
Well, roll the dice, they'll look. Feeling pretty good about it.
Okay. So you guys all start being marched towards the doorway.
Okay.
Does anyone want to do or say anything?
I'm just going to say guys, we had to sleep. Don't blame this shit on me. I mean, it's only 10 goblins. We've got some crazy ranger up.
Ryan.
We got Ryan. He'll figure it out. He's pretty overpowered. Like you saw him in that last fight. I think we'll be okay. Don't be upset.
Did I have my bow and arrow up in the tree?
Of course you did.
Yeah, of course. You
Okay,
brought all your
I-
stuff up there, hung it on different branches nearby, and went to sleep.
Okay. So, how many arrows can I notch?
No, Ryan, like, I mean, also I give him a look that says, what the fuck?
Does the rest of the party see these looks happening, or is this only communicated between Jeff and Ryan?
They have their own special looks. He has a different look for you. So the look that he gives him as what the fuck is a very different look for you.
But we see it happening?
Yeah, you see them.
Okay, as I see them making these faces at each other, I'm going to be like, hey, dumb fucks, they're goblins. You can talk aloud to the elf up in the tree. Like, they don't understand. Stop giving each other
Did
weird
you
looks.
just gesture at the elf in the tree?
No.
It looked like you were gesturing at the elf in the tree.
Then I give Gregor a look of like, look at this guy in the pink boots, huh?
I'm going to be like, nice.
This guy.
Nice.
This
I
guy.
yell out and say, "It's not Gregor." It's
No,
Gregor.
that was dumb.
The goblins turn and look towards the sound.
Yeah, it's like, I was like, oh, good going,
Go
dumb
back in
fuck.
time.
Now they know they're up in the tree.
No, I don't really say that. But
Okay.
I get a look that says that.
All right, we'll just start fucking shooting your bow and arrow. And at this point, that's not even a look. That's just like what needs to happen. So
Okay. All right. I notch an arrow and I shoot it at one of the goblins in the
Okay.
back.
Okay. D20 to hit.
All right, first D20 is... Oh, Jesus. He
What?
rolls a 1.
Damn, Ryan.
You drop your bow.
What?
You rolled a 1, and then I rolled to see how bad it was of a 1, and you got it caught on a tree branch or something, and it fell to the ground.
Alright.
Good going, dumb fuck, whatever the Bregor, whatever your
Right.
name is.
He gives you a look like that.
That gets their attention, though. So I'm going to go ahead and guess that with his 8 foot of legs and my 6 foot of legs, we can outrun these guys at least or something.
I'm 420 pounds, Jeff.
Son of a bitch. Well, here's what we do then. Nope. Because JP can't even fit in the hovel. So
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 of the goblins go back to check out the sound because they didn't see it; they just heard something. So now there's 6 guarding you, and they're still marching you towards the doorway. Ryan, what do you do?
So I'm weaponless, yeah. Well, I have my sword.
I mean, you've got your long sword and a couple of daggers.
No, I hide. I
In the tree?
camouflage, yeah.
Okay. All right. So the rest of you get marched towards this doorway.
There's
Jen,
no way to escape this stupid circle of goblins. At least for me, I don't care about those.
you could
people.
try to seduce them or something. Yeah.
I want to seduce goblins. They're green and stuff.
Where is
Cool.
Mr. Mugwuggles
So,
at this
ha-
point?
He's with me, right?
Does he have
Yeah,
a spear pointed at him as he's walking?
No, they
We don't
haven't
know
done-
I have him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's in my secret pocket for Mr.
All right. Are we outside? Are we inside the door now, or where are we at?
No, you guys are at the door. They're kind of poking Jen to go first,
What?
to go inside.
There's not a way for me to sneak out of this.
There's 6
Well, not
goblins and there's
sneak.
3 of
They're
us, man.
staring at you with spears. You can't just
Alright,
get to advantage.
Alright, well.
Do you go inside?
Do I have a choice?
You have all
you
the choices
can
in the world.
not, and they'll keep poking you and maybe kill you. But
No, I'm going inside.
okay, you go inside. They poke at JP to go in next.
I point to the door and then point to how tall I am and put my hands up in the air. How do they react?
One of them tries to bash you in the back of the knee with his spear. Oh, and he does, and you collapse to your onto your knees.
I'm like, oh, right. And then I stand back up.
One of them shouts something or yells something to another, and they all kind of turn their spears backwards and just start whacking at you with the butt of their spears until you go into the door.
And so, am I on the ground now, or how?
Yeah, I mean they hit you in the back of the legs, and you kind of fall down onto your knees again, and they smack you in the ass to try and get you to crawl into the doorway.
Okay, I'll crawl into the doorway.
Okay. It's a really narrow squeeze. Shoulders are broad, and you have to kind of do one of these things.
Are there any goblins in front of us as we go in? Do any go in before me?
I did.
No, Jen is straight in
So
front of you,
as I'm blocking this door, I'm gonna tell Jen to go see if there's somewhere she can hide or
That's what I
do
was gonna
do something useful inside of here while I have their view blocked.
Alright, so I go hide in the room or in
No,
the
you go in the room and then he tells you what the room looks like.
What?
Well, she's already been inside. Remember,
No, I'm
Jeff?
in it.
Yeah.
I've been inside.
She's been
so
here
it's-
before. It goes straight
Oh.
for a while, and then there's that quick turn off to the left.
Yeah. If there's a shadowy place, I hide there.
Yeah,
Because I have an ability to hide in the shadows, so I'm hiding
Yeah.
in the shadows.
I'm gonna clap as I see her walk off and tell Jeff. Actually, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna walk on
Yeah,
my
I mean,
knees
you're-
inside of the door.
You can't even turn around in this tight of a space.
Sure.
You know. Cool. All right, so
So
then
there's this giant ogre thing that's blocking the door, so I can't even get in, right?
Yeah, there's a giant ogre butt in your face.
Alright.
but eventually, like, he crawls in, you know, and you can go after him.
Yeah. So I do that. I mean, not really
Yeah.
much else of a choice, it seems.
Right.
Can't even sharpen a blade this time.
No, you don't even have a blade.
No,
So
we don't have
after
any
you
weapons.
and they follow. So let's flip back outside to Ryan. There's some 4 guys around you, and they're kind of looking down at the campsite below them. Don't really seem to find the bow because it fell with all the other weapons and stuff. What do you do?
Well, I'm planning on them turning around to join the others, so I'm just gonna wait for a turn.
Okay. After a while, one of them yells back to the main group, and then they all start heading back.
The 4 by the tree head to the cave.
Yeah.
Okay. So how much of this gear can I carry?
You can carry quite a lot if you don't mind being slowed down a little bit.
Okay. Like, can I carry?
You can't, like, if you can carry like most of the weapons and stuff, but probably not the armor, because JP and Vincent have like heavy chainmail, so that's pretty heavy. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could haul the chainmail and the swords and the bows, but then you'd be like super slow.
Right. So, okay. I grab Jeff's sword and JP's maul and Jin's, I'll grab her small sword.
Mm-hmm.
And how much else can I carry before I'm slow?
You're slightly slowed right now, so you can carry probably another 15 pounds before you hit the next level of encumbrance.
All right. And I'll grab like Jin's armor.
Jin doesn't have armor.
Oh, okay. Then I don't grab that. How much does the chainmail weigh?
40 pounds.
Okay. So I just take what I have and I start slowly
You
making.
could have
way
grabbed
through.
my bow, but I guess I can't tell you.
Nah, you're not gonna hit with that. I'm gonna grab your sword.
All right. You haul a bunch of weapons to the cave, but let's flip back to the cave again.